Hello ARMY! Welcome back to BTS K-pop Vibes, your #1 destination for the latest BTS updates, viral moments, and breaking stories straight from Seoul. Taehyung and Jungkook share a very special way of showing affection that many people often notice. When Jungkook shared Taehyung's TikTok, he did something that closely mirrored what Taehyung had previously done with Jungkook's Instagram. This type of response between them demonstrates how they communicate with each other, creating a cycle of gestures and actions that strengthens the connection they share. Many observers believe that these small interactions are an important part of the way they express themselves, forming a unique language that only the two of them seem to completely understand. This connection becomes visible in the way their actions naturally complement each other, almost as if each one instinctively knows what the other needs. One of the things that makes their relationship feel so special is the balance they maintain between seriousness and playfulness. At certain moments, we see them acting with great maturity, while at other times they joke around and behave with the carefree energy of children. This combination shows how comfortable they feel with one another, never afraid to simply be themselves in any situation. These playful moments do not make their relationship less meaningful. In fact, they make it feel more genuine and complete. Many people feel happy when they witness these interactions because they show that the bond between them is sincere and not something created only for cameras or public attention. In Korea, there are special dates such as White Day, which is celebrated on March 14th as a counterpart to Valentine's Day. On this day, people traditionally return the gifts they received the previous month. Taehyung and Jungkook appear to pay attention to meaningful dates like these, often finding ways to make them memorable in their own way. Those who have followed their relationship for a long time have noticed that both of them remember special occasions and celebrate them through small but meaningful gestures. Because of this, it would not be surprising if they decided to share something related to White Day, since they have shown in the past that they enjoy marking these kinds of moments with actions that fans can easily appreciate. Many fans are also excited about the possibility of seeing a dance challenge performed by Taehyung and Jungkook together. Such a collaboration would bring their individual talents into a single performance that would clearly show how their energies complement one another. The anticipation for this type of moment has been growing for quite some time because of the subtle hints they have shared along the way. A dance performance between them would represent how their different styles can merge to create something truly beautiful. Many people believe that seeing them dance together would be a perfect way to express their connection through movement and music, creating a memorable experience for everyone watching. Even though many people closely follow their relationship, Taehyung and Jungkook have always been careful about protecting their personal space. They choose to share only what they believe is necessary while keeping other parts of their lives private. This balance between what is public and what remains personal is something many people admire. It shows that they are able to maintain a genuine connection while still protecting their individuality. Over time, they have learned how to handle the attention that surrounds them without losing sight of what matters most in their lives. When Taehyung and Jungkook are together, their eyes often find each other even in crowded environments. It is easy to notice the special smile that appears on Taehyung's face when he looks at Jungkook. There's a tenderness in that expression that many people immediately recognize. Even someone who does not know much about them can still sense how Taehyung's eyes seem to light up whenever Jungkook is nearby. This connection between them becomes visible in the moments they spend together, showing an affection that does not need to be explained with words. Their bond feels natural and effortless, something that anyone can observe without needing complicated interpretations. The affection that Taehyung and Jungkook share appears deep and sincere, visible in the way they interact and care for each other. They have known each other for more than 10 years, and throughout that time, their connection has continued to grow stronger. Over the years, they seem to have become an important part of each other's world, supporting and understanding one another in ways that reflect genuine closeness. This growth in their relationship can be seen in many small details. It appears in the way they treat one another, the way they show concern and kindness, and the way they support one another during different moments in their lives. People who have followed them for many years often say that their bond has only become stronger as time has passed. Their story gives the impression that true affection can endure and continue to grow despite challenges or changes. What makes their relationship stand out is how their feelings are visible in simple gestures. The way they look at each other, the tone they use when they speak, and the small moments they share all seem to reflect a connection that feels authentic. When they make eye contact, there are moments when it almost seems as if the world around them fades away. These interactions create the impression of a connection that could last for a lifetime. Many people feel fortunate to witness the relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook because not everyone has the opportunity to observe such a natural bond. Their affection appears in simple yet meaningful actions that reveal how deeply they care for one another. At times, there are individuals who question or doubt what they see, but for many observers, the connection between them feels clear and genuine. For each other, they seem to represent comfort, trust, and understanding. The way they look at one another and the gestures they share often reveal feelings that words cannot easily hide. Their connection appears real and tangible, something that many people feel they can recognize without needing elaborate explanations. The bond that Taehyung and Jungkook share is often described by fans as something pure and beautiful. It represents a type of connection that does not appear every day, yet when people see it, they recognize it immediately. Many admire not only Taehyung and Jungkook as individuals, but also the connection they share together because it feels inspiring and heartfelt. Their affection becomes visible in every interaction they have, in every smile they exchange, and in every small detail that appears during their time together. For many people, their relationship serves as a reminder that sincere affection can exist and can remain strong over time. One of the most remarkable aspects of their connection is how naturally their feelings appear. They do not rely on grand gestures or constant declarations. Instead, their affection is expressed through simple moments such as a glance, a smile, or a quiet gesture that only they fully understand. This simplicity is what makes their connection feel so genuine and recognizable. Jungkook has a very clear way of expressing how he feels when Taehyung is nearby. His eyes seem to brighten in a way that many people easily notice. Even in a crowded place, his attention often returns to Taehyung. It does not matter whether they are speaking with others or surrounded by many people, Jungkook's gaze often finds its way back to him. That look carries a sense of closeness and care. It is not a brief or distracted glance, but rather a steady and attentive one. Whenever Taehyung enters his view, Jungkook seems to relax slightly, as if Taehyung's presence reminds him of something familiar and comforting. This repeated gesture becomes one of the many small details that people notice over time. Taehyung responds to that attention with an attitude that reflects confidence and familiarity. When he approaches Jungkook, his demeanor often appears calm, like someone who knows the person standing in front of him very well. During conversations, he often looks at Jungkook with a relaxed expression that suggests he feels comfortable and at ease. At times, a gentle smile appears on Taehyung's face when Jungkook says something. That smile carries a warmth that reveals the closeness between them. Taehyung does not rely on dramatic gestures to communicate his feelings. Sometimes a slight tilt of his head or a moment of eye contact lasting for a few seconds says more than words could ever express. These subtle movements reveal the trust that exists between them. Through these quiet interactions, each conversation they share becomes a moment filled with familiarity and calm. The small gestures they exchange over time act like signals that many people notice. Jungkook often glances toward Taehyung when something makes him laugh, as if he instinctively wants to share that moment with him first. Taehyung usually responds with a soft laugh or a moment that shows he understands exactly what Jungkook means. In those moments, there's a type of communication that does not require words. The trust they have built allows them to understand each other through these brief exchanges. Their interactions feel natural and continuous, adding small moments that slowly build a larger story over time. When they spend time together, there is often a sense of calm between them. Jungkook appears to find comfort in Taehyung's presence. His posture often relaxes when they are close to one another or engaged in conversation. Taehyung maintains the same calm energy as he listens and responds. Their shared presence creates a feeling of balance, where neither seems rushed or distracted. Instead, they allow the moment to unfold naturally. This peaceful atmosphere makes communication between them feel easy. It reflects the years they have spent getting to know one another and building a connection based on patience and understanding. There are also moments when a quiet form of support becomes visible. When one of them seems tired or distracted, the other often remains nearby without needing to say anything directly. Their companionship appears in the way they stay attentive to each other's needs. Jungkook sometimes watches Taehyung with an expression that suggests genuine care and concern. Taehyung responds with calm gestures that show appreciation and trust. This mutual attentiveness creates a sense of support that many people easily recognize. The closeness between them suggests two people who understand each other deeply. Every gesture hints at a relationship built through patience, shared experiences, and mutual respect. Over time,